everybody, and welcome back to some more Prison Architect. Last episode, we were working on a couple of things. Mainly, we got our infirmary set up, we set up our little laundry room, as well as our security room, and at the very end of last episode, we were trying to get this server working on this remote door. Now, before we try and continue to get that to work, I want to work on a few things that people mentioned in the comment section of the last episode. The first of which was we need an exports area, because right now, instead of building more and more storage rooms, because right now we're just kind of filling up our prison with storage rooms. If we make an export section, things like wood will be automatically kind of sold. He says our sale price is $150. We can kind of sell the wood that we get from cutting down trees and stuff, and actually start to make some money and free up some space from kind of some of the junk that's laying around our prison. So, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to move over here. We're going to go, I will press play, because why not? Also, I'm going to turn the sound up just a wee bit, because it seems a little bit low today. I'll bump that all the way up to 4 for now. And then we're going to go ahead and stick down an export section, which I assume that I can just kind of put down here. From what people said, it sounded like I could just kind of put them down out here and that would work. And then I assume that my guys are just going to start bringing wood out to do move logs to export. It looks like they have that as their current job, although there's still a bunch of workmen not doing anything. He's tired. He might just be getting there really slowly. Another thing, before we hit play again, is the yard. People also pointed out that I made the massively derpy mistake of not putting a door or any kind of entrance on my yard. And so last episode, when I was complaining about my needs of exercise being so high, the reason for that is because no one can get outside. Now, for the time being, I'm actually going to leave it like this. I'm going to leave it blocked off, and that's because I want to extend this yard, and I don't want prisoners to be able to escape whilst I'm extending it. Now, my plan is to hopefully have it extended before they wake up. It is 2 a.m. right now. Our workers should be good to work throughout the night to actually build this thing, so let's go ahead and grab some fence, and let's see about extending this. So I'm thinking about actually just kind of bringing it. I don't know if I want to go all the way out to the road. And I also don't know if I want to go too close to this stuff over here, because I feel like that's just giving our prisoners excuses to get away, like giving them an easy way out of the prison if they can just kind of dig out and run away down this main road. But I think we do kind of have to expand it. So what I'm thinking is maybe bring it up like this, then kind of maybe across a bit and do something along these lines to make the yard bigger. Again, not too sure how big if that's going to be big enough. We might have to eventually kind of just like move the whole thing to maybe like over here somewhere, or maybe like down here, because we have a lot of space, guys. We have a lot of space, but eventually we are going to have to get some more prisoners in here in order to expand our prison, and at that point we're going to need a bunch more people. So I'll bump up that to speed 3. Some people did say that I also need more janitors, and actually looking at the floor now, it looks like we could probably do with 1 or 2 more janitors as well. Thankfully our money is pretty good right now, so I will bump this up to 5 janitors. That's a lot of janitors, but hopefully it will pay off with our prison looking nice and tidy, and maybe the prisoners will riot less if the prison is cleaner. I'm not quite sure if that's how that works, but I kind of hope that it does. So they're all currently moving all those to the exports. That is fine. I'm not too bothered about them taking forever to build this fence, because they still can't get out of this fence yet until we build the new one. So actually I will go ahead and do we need a door, or can I just put, you know what, I will put a normal door, a door that anyone can access right about here, and I think I'll also put one like there so they can kind of walk in and out. It's a big enough door to where they're not going to hopefully get crammed on the way in and out of the yard, but we'll see. Also, someone did point out in the comment section that no one has used the laundry room yet, and I believe the reason that nobody has used the laundry room is that we currently haven't set any time for work. So work's down here, and right now everyone's kind of doing free time, and I'm fairly certain that the laundry room is classified as work. So what I'm thinking is kind of like here, and I kind of want this for both. So I'm thinking like here and here. Maybe we put work there. Now, there are a few other things we can set up. I do want to set up a chapel to kind of tackle the spirituality needs of some of our prisoners. And I'm also fairly certain that if we set up let's have a look here. It's somewhere. Spiritual guidance program. I think that might also count as work. So if we set up a chapel, some of them will go there during the work time. And hopefully that will kind of lower our spirituality needs of our prisoners. That's the plan at least. So that's something else that I would like to get up and running. Now, I'm not too sure where I want to put the chapel just yet. I'm also not sure if I want to keep this room as a storage room. I actually don't know if this room's a bit horrible, if I'm being honest. I'm not too fond of the shape of this room. I'm kind of thinking about just getting rid of it entirely, but I'm not too sure. We do have a new prisoner coming in today. We also have 5 prisoners up for parole and maybe even leaving us today, so maybe 5 more tomorrow. Didn't quite get this fixed. For some reason, it's failed 6 times. I'm not quite sure why that's failed. For now, I'm going to lock it open. I don't think that's going to matter because their prison cells are locked during the day and we do have guards patrolling 24/7. So I'm hoping that we can get this fixed at some point in the future. People also told me that I can put servos on any door and maybe make them all remote. I'm not quite sure if that's true either, but we'll see, I guess. Also, before the yard time, we should probably look into deleting our current fences. Let's get rid of like you and you. And then what we'll also do is we'll buy a bunch more of the benches here. Whereabouts are they at? If I type in bench, is that gonna come up? It is. Let's put a bunch more of these weight benches kind of down outside like so. Maybe give them a little bit of space to get some stuff done, and we'll do like this. This is a lot of benches. Hopefully that will be enough. We do have 32 prisoners, so so having like 16 benches isn't an awful lot, but hopefully that's fine. Is there anything else we can put outside? We can plant a tree, do some sprinklers. I don't know if that's necessarily... Oh, what's happening? Someone did something. I heard the noise. No one tried to escape. They can't... Too dangerous? Found 1 items? Okay, people also said that I should run shakedowns at least once a day. And I'm not quite sure if once a day is, like, is a bit excessive or if it's, like, a right amount. But we're definitely going to run a shakedown. We're going to get, like, all of these guys showered, get them fed, and then we're gonna do a bit of a shakedown here. We're gonna go and check out the cells and try and find some contraband and see what's going on, because this cell couldn't be cleaned because it was too dangerous. We're getting, like, our danger level is rising because a lot of prisoners have issues. Is it to do with, like, are they issues that we are currently fighting? Exercise is an issue that we are currently trying to tackle. Hopefully once they go outside, that exercise need will go down significantly. Hygiene has already gone down. Family should also go down because we do have that visitation room, although not too many people have been using it. And work should also kind of ease the lack of clean clothes issue that they currently have. I should probably also, like, lock this door open as well for now, because why not? All right, everyone's back in the cell. I'm going to run a shakedown. We're going to have all of our guards kind of go and start figuring stuff out. It looks... Oh, again, tried to auto-save a little bit there. I'm not quite sure why... Oh, it's a staff room. Look at everyone just chilling in the staff room. All of our guards are busy. We need to hire more guards. Let's hire 1 or 2 more guards. We'll go for... I want to go for 12. 12 seems like a nice number, but we'll shake down all of our stuff. We found forks. We found drugs. Found cell phones. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, everyone's just going for to the yard. This guy wants to go to the visitation room. I guess we could open this door. There doesn't seem to be much of a point in having that door closed. But then I also feel like we need so many more guards. I'm going to hire 15 guards. We're going to get 3 more. But I'm going to have one of them stand in here because I feel like we need to be able to see what's going on. If someone's passing over, like, drugs in the visitation room, I want my guards to know what's going on there. That's probably where these cell phones and all this other stuff came in and out as well. So we'll try and have one guy in here. We can see what's going on and see that he's complaining about exercise and stuff. Okay, this is fine. I thought a guy tried to escape. How are we doing on needs? Exercise has gone way down. This is good. Food is probably the worst right now, but that's not looking too bad. They found another phone. They found 3 phones. What is that? So it looks like kind of recreation. That's going down. Family is it's a bit there, but it's also going down. Spirituality is one that we need to look into because that's kind of the biggest orange one that we have. The shakedown is almost done, but my goodness, we probably do need to do some more frequent shakedowns because we found a lot of stuff there that it just shouldn't have been in the prison to begin with. Jeez. Alright, are there any more grants that we can be working on? Do we have one currently set up? We do not. Okay. Let's have a look. 30,000 for cell block B. The objective is to raise my prisoner capacity to 50 prisoners. We could probably do that, but at the same time, I don't know if our prison is running too efficiently with 32 yet, so I might hold off. Although that only is 18 more prisoners, so that's like 1 more cell block. I don't know. Let's have a look here. Crackdown on drugs. What's this one? Governmental security rating. Assign 2 dog handlers to a dog patrol. Assign 2 armed guards to a patrol. Okay, so I think we will actually go ahead and take out that grant here. Governmental security ratings. We'll take that out. That gave us some money. Oh. Okay, our shakedown has finished. We've found all the stuff. We've taken it all out. That is good. Let's go down to staff. And we should Dog handlers and armed guards require armor and dogs. So we're going to have to go back under bureaucracy here. And over on this side, we need dogs and we need armed guards. So we'll go for the armory. We'll put dogs on there as well. That's going to take about 12 hours. So maybe in about a day, we can go ahead and start getting that set up. That is fine. I'm also thinking that it might be a good idea if we get rid of some of the walls here. Because I feel like now, you know, I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to do that, but we need to have metal detectors to make that work. So what I'm thinking is we leave 2 here. Although I might actually just get rid of the 2 here. I might get rid of all, might move all these, dismantle them, and put 2 here and 2 here, just to kind of lessen the flow. Like, think of it like traffic almost. We're gonna have a load of people coming through the store, and when they get all close together, they get agitated, and they start to get angry and riot. So what I'm thinking is that if we can get 2 doors here, the people from this section will kind of come down and go through this door. These guys might come down and go through this door, and we'll kind of lessen the traffic through the one small space. That's the plan, at least. Speaking of plan, let's get rid of, like, all of this here, because we don't need that planning anymore. That is done. Good stuff. They're all going out for yard time. The yard, the door's not too small. These guys are just all kind of hanging out around the initial section here. Is that because we don't have enough phone booths, like, further out? If I put some, a TV, if I put some phone booths, like, over here, are people going to go and use these and not kind of hang around the door so much? Because, wow, so many of them are hanging around the door. Spirituality, spirituality, everybody is complaining about spirituality. Okay, is that, like, up on our needs right now? It is pretty much our highest. Okay, so where do I want to put this? I definitely want to have another block here. Let's have a look. How wide is a block? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 10 on the inside. So that would be, let's try and get, let's go to planning here real quick. And let's have a look. So, 10 this way. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I could have dragged that. And then a wall. So that's going to be our next prison block. It's going to look something like that, I think. That looks right. It's like 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's right. Yes, 11's right. So that's going to be our next prison cell. So we can definitely have a pathway that kind of comes up, like, off of this hallway. That's my, like, next plan, because we can't really build more cell blocks over this way if we have no pathway that goes up. So what I'm thinking is that we have a pathway that kind of comes up out of here like that. It's going to be a bit of a big area there. I think that'll be fine. And we have that kind of come along like this. And then maybe even just go up like this. And then this could be a new block that we have. Now, what I might actually do as well is delete this wall and kind of have a wall here. So let's do that, actually. Let's put, like, a wall there. Let's build a bit of, like, a thing going there. And then the same going, like, up here. And then we'll also might as well just do all of this whilst we're at it. Yeah. Okay, cool. We'll go ahead and build that, and we'll see how that ends up looking. I don't want to demolish any walls yet. They're going to have to go, like, walk around the long way, because I don't want to delete this wall and have our prisoners be able to escape. That is kind of the number one thing that we don't want to do. Our danger level is low. I like this. Usually at, like, this time of the day, the danger level is not as low as it is right now, but it's pretty low. The biggest thing that we're worrying about is sleep and spirituality. We can always give them more sleep, but right now it doesn't seem to be too big of an issue. And then once we've got this new, like, setup over here, I might set up, like, a little room here for spirituality, and maybe even 1 or 2 more rooms kind of nearby to do stuff. We might even be able to get another cell block up here and possibly get that 50 prisoner number actually set up this episode. That would be pretty cool. So we'll leave that going over there. How are we doing on bureaucracy over here? We're almost there on dogs. I think we might replace these 2 guards here that are just, like, normally patrolling with dog patrols, just to make it because A, we have to use dog patrols, and B, then they're going to find any, like, contraband that they have probably a bit quicker than us doing a shakedown every day. At least that's my hope. So now let's kind of demolish. Let's demolish. I don't want to demolish. I want to demolish, like, these walls, but then I also don't want to demolish, like, the whole of this wall. So we'll get rid of, like, all of that and that. But then I'm going to build more wall that comes, like, out to there. And this is going to be a big path that goes up. So I want a wall that comes down there as well. Okay. That looks like it might work. That looks like it should be fine. Again, we'll put, like, a double jail door right in the middle. Where's our large jail door? We've got 2 of these lying around, which is pretty nice. Is that the middle? That's not the middle. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1. I think it's there. That looks like the middle. Cool. All right, now we've got that set up. Let's look into setting up a little room over here. So what do we need for a chapel? I know that a chapel, I don't think it has to be a specific size. Oh, it does. Minimum size, 6x6, indoors altar, pews, and a prayer mat. Okay, that is very doable. So 6x6. Let's again go ahead and build some more foundation. It needs to be 6 and then a wall by 6 and then a wall. So like a little 7x7 room there. I'm not going to build out this whole block just yet because we're a little constrained on money. Like, we're making quite a nice amount of money right now at $2,000 a day, but at the same time, we only have $22,000 total, and building big blocks like this is a very quick way to lose, $7,000, and then kind of filling it up is an even quicker way to lose more money than that. So, for now, we're going to leave that like that. We'll put a staff door right about there, I think, for now, and then we should lock this open again. There we go. We'll put a staff door there for now, and then we'll replace it with one of these normal doors that anyone can use in the future so that they can just kind of go in and out of the chapel whenever they wish. They're not complaining about things not being clean anymore. I assume that's because they have, like, people are actually working in the laundry room, which is nice. And overall, things are looking pretty good. The prisoners seem a lot happier than they were previously. Nothing here is red apart from sleep. I mean, I guess we could probably give them more sleep. Let's have a look at the regime here. Like, this extra hour of lockup, we could just, like, give them an extra hour of sleep and have them wake up at 7 a.m. instead of 6. That's probably doable. And that should probably fix the remainder of the red issues. Let's go ahead and run some electrical cable kind of up to this. How are we doing on electrical cable right now? It's not great. And especially if you want to add more, well, we don't want to add more metal detectors, but especially if you want to kind of expand the prison, we should probably add some more capacitors to our current setup. So I'll do that and I'll kind of run this over here for now, but let's definitely add a few more capacitors to this. There we go. And I believe the way that this works, by the way, is once we've filled this up, I don't think that we can just tack another one onto the same grid. I think we have to make like a completely separate power grid and not have them touch each other. I might be wrong about that. Let me know if I am, but I'm pretty sure you can't have them kind of connect like that. At least that's what I believe. Now, I'm not quite sure why this is happening. I had this happen a few times in a single-player world, this kind of like visual glitch that we're getting. Let me see if making it into a chapel gets rid of it. It doesn't, which is really weird and actually really annoying because it looks awful with that little like indentation. The shadows have kind of just not caught up, which is a little annoying, but hopefully not too bad. Oh, is the... Oh, I thought the energy was getting a little low there, but it's not. It's just them installing the new ones. A bit of a new day lag there. That's fine. The chapel needs an altar, pews, and a prayer mat. Okay, we can get all that stuff. First of all, altar. We'll stick one of those. I guess like right up. Oh, it's not even a right. It's not the right size. I'm gonna put it there simply because it doesn't fit in the middle. We then need some pews, which can go, I guess, like down this side, like here, here, and here. And then we'll also get like a prayer mat. And we'll stick that down. How many of these do we need? Like 3? To be fair, I don't visit chapels all that often, so forgive me for my lack of architectural skill when it comes to assembling a chapel. Although at this point, if you're still watching the series, you'll probably come to terms with my lack of architectural skill. I have been to an infirmary before now, and I'm aware they do not look this small. But hey, this should be fine. Let's get a normal door put on here as soon as they've finished moving the current one, which they have now done. Let's put a normal door there. This is looking pretty good. Now, what I think I might as well do, let's get rid of the planning over here, and let's see if we can make another cell block here. Let's see if like we have enough money to actually make this work. So we'll go to clone. We will select this area like so, and let's start putting some more cells down and see. $560 a time is not cheap, but I think it is enough for us to actually get some stuff done. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What has happened there? Why? Oh, I know why. That's why. That's because it needs to just be there. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. That's right. Oh, gosh, that scared me. I thought we didn't have enough space, and I was completely lost as to why we didn't have enough space. But it is fine. It works perfectly. Let's not do that one. We want to do, I guess, this one. And then have these go all the way along this wall like so. We'll throw all those down. Boom, there we go. All right. We've spent a lot of our money, about 11,000. Do I want to have a garden in the chapel? Bah, I don't want to have a guard in the chapel, but at the same time, when we can't see what's going on in the chapel, we don't know what's happening in the chapel. One thing we do need to look into is CCTV, which I'm not going to set up this episode because I need to test how it works. I have no idea how it works yet, so I need to play around with that and kind of figure things out. We do need to get some water running to these new cells here, so we should probably go ahead and do something like this and like this, and then kind of connect these up to our good old-fashioned pipe that's going to run all the way along the middle as per usual. So I'll run the large pipe along like that. That should be fine. That doesn't quite get us enough cells to get up to 50. Because that takes us up to, what, we're at 32. We're going to add 16 more. That takes us up to 48 cells. So we're 2 cells off from actually getting the full number of cells that we need, which is real annoying. What I might do is add them in here. I think that could work. We'll do it like, just kind of have an extra 2 cells maybe there. Because that way we still kind of corner off these pathways to each specific section. But at the same time, they're going to be uneven shapes, and it's going to drive me insane. But we're going to do it anyway. We're going to put them down like this. And these are just going to be slightly larger than normal cells. In the future, we might work on making these, like, I don't know, special cells for very well-behaved individuals. I'm not quite sure, but we'll do something like that, and we've got a wall down in the middle. That's fine. And then let's just go and grab all the stuff we need. We need to have a bed. For some reason, I can never see the stuff that I want to see on this side here, but we need a bed, not a bench. We need a bed. They can have beds like that. We need a good old-fashioned toilet, which we could stick down, I guess, right about... I guess we could stick it down on the bottom still like that. And then, you know what? These are the luxury cells for all those prisoners who are good, I guess. These guys can have a TV. Can have a TV. They're going to be the envy of everybody else, and they're just going to get destroyed. But it's fine. We'll put that stuff there, and then we'll run some pipes right there. There. Cool stuff. All right, that should take us exactly up to 50 prisoners, at which point we should be able to access that grant for cell block B, even though we haven't really set up a new cell block. That should be fine. And also, we should be able to get both dogs and almost an armory at this point. So... the grant assigned 2 dog handlers to a dog patrol even. So let's go ahead and grab 2 dog handlers. Do we need a specific place to like store the dogs? I guess not. Let's go to patrol. Let's go to dog patrols, and we're gonna have a dog or a dog patroller do this area here. We have one there, and then we're also gonna have. Can I get rid of this? I can. We're also gonna have one there. Boom. We've assigned 2 dog patrols. These rooms are unaccessible. They are solitary confinement, but I guess we could put down like another solitary door or 2 there and make that work. So we've assigned 2 dog patrols. That's done. Now we've got to wait until armed guards are done, which will be in about an hour and 20 minutes, at which point we can go ahead and get our 15,000 for that grant right there. And also, we've got 18 prisoners arriving in 1 hour 40 minutes. Jeez. I think at this point, I'm going to change intake to number per day, and I'm going to say that we take 8 per day. And the reason I'm saying that is just because I don't want to be taking in, like, the remaining 18 all in one day. I want to take in a small amount so we don't kind of overload the prisoners or overload the guards all at once. They're complaining about hygiene. Do we need to set, like, another shower time during the day? Yeah, they only shower once a day. I guess we could put in a shower, like, after work. We could put in a shower there, but that is eating out of your free time. Maybe we could make the second... I don't know what to put there. They got a lot of free time in the morning. I guess that's fine. We'll see how that works. We'll see if they complain about not having enough free time. We're at $7,000 a day. Jeez. I'm not quite sure how we managed to get so much more money in. What what happened there? Exports? Wow, I guess it was just exports that brought in that extra bit of money. That's kind of cool. I guess we did cut down quite a few trees when doing this new area that we set up over here. That's fine. We have freed up a new guard, I guess, to go ahead and stick in there. So I'll go ahead and stick a guard right about there for now, so we can see what's going on in the chapel. And also, it looks like we have unlocked the armed guards as well. Now, we do need to have an armory, I believe, in order to actually get these guys to work. Each armed guard requires his own locker in the armory. Do we have an armory? I don't think that we do. Max hired already, so we can't hire any until we get a locker in an armory. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll put the armory right next to the chapel. Because why not, I guess. Do I want to put that there, or do I want to put that somewhere? You know what? I'm going to put the armory right here, because that thing is flipping useless. Let's have a look at getting an armory up and running in here. Does it need to be a specific size? It does not. It just needs to have certain stuff. It needs to have a weapon rack. It needs to be indoors, guard locker, and a table. All of that stuff, real easy to do. Table, that's not a table. Table might be the hardest bit. I'm going to put it, it's going to be real annoying, but that table can go there, I guess. Let's get a weapons rack, and then let's stick that, I guess, like, I can't rotate this by the looks of things, so, I want to put it against that wall there. I'm going to put it there instead. And then, what else did we need? We also needed a guard locker. Let's have a look here. Guard locker. Let's put that. Let's put those. I don't know if they actually have to be able to access them or not, but let's put like 4 in, 3 in. We'll put 1 there. We'll put 4 in for now, and hopefully that will work. They are a little expensive. We're running out of money pretty quickly, and we also do have to hire these armed guards. We're going to cost 1,500 a day. Thankfully, we are getting a bit of money. Danger is increasing because their hygiene levels are on the rise. Hopefully that will dissipate almost instantly when they're in the showers here. It's going down. There we go. Danger level is low. Okay, it's going down. Hopefully that second shower later on in the day will fix that as well. And now we have an army, we should be able to hire some armed guards. So let's go ahead and grab 2 of those, just because that is what the grant says. And then let's go for deployment. Let's have like an armed guard. Where do I want to have armed guards? I'll have one like kind of do a bit of a, maybe like a lap of the prison as a whole. Maybe he's going to walk around like here, and I don't know how this is going to work, but we'll see. No, I don't want that to work. Is that going to work? Is he gonna patrol that area there? We need to assign the other armed guard to do something, so we need to set up another armed guard patrol somewhere. You know what? I'm going to set up an armed guard patrol in the shower. No, I'm not. I'm going to put it in the yard. The yard is now going to be protected by an armed guard. You, my friend, can go and do whatever you want. That needs to be an armed guard, not a normal guard. And there we go. All right, grant is complete. Assign 2 dog handlers to a patrol. We did that, did we not? Did I just delete one of the dog handlers' patrols? No, there were 2 dog handlers doing patrol routes. They're tired, but they what? They're tired, but they should be working. What are you guys doing? Do I need to fire you both and get some? They're just sitting down. Dog needs a kennel to sleep in. Ah, I see. So I need to get a kennel. How do I get a kennel? Let's have a look here. Kennel. Is that a room? It is. It needs to be a 5x5, enclosed surrounded by walls or doors, and have a dog crate in it. Well, that would probably be why that's not working. Okay, what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to end this episode of Prison Architect there. Next time, we will come back. We will hopefully unlock 2 grants kind of right away. We'll get our grant for having cell block B completed, being able to hold 50 prisoners. We will also get a grant for doing the government security regulations over here. We'll get $15,000 for that. We are going to have to make a few adjustments to our prison now that we're holding 50 prisoners, including maybe expanding the shower, definitely expanding visitation, probably making the kitchen bigger, maybe not the canteen. The canteen can probably hold 50 prisoners right now. But stuff like that needs to expand. We might have to hire a few more guards. We might have to change a couple of other things as well to make it kind of work. Also, we should probably have like a guard walking up and down here at all times to check that people in solitary aren't like messing around doing some shady stuff. But yeah, as always, if you did enjoy the video, be sure to like it. Really does help out a lot. Leave a comment down below, and I will see you guys next time.